Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars, and I'm here with a super special video because I'm here at the media event for Disney's most anticipated attraction ever, Rise of the Resistance. I'm so excited. I have no idea what's about to happen. I do know it's 18 minutes long and it's the most complex and exciting ride Disney's ever built, or so they say. I'm going to take you inside the attraction with me. Hopefully we'll escape from Kylo Ren. Yeah, I'm done talking because let's go. I'm interrupting this Rise of the Resistance footage to bring you the morning Ronto wrap. If you watched my Star Wars Galaxies Edge video, you know I love a Ronto wrap. And this is the breakfast version, so it's got egg and cheese on it. Yeah, that's what's up. It's so good. That might be better than the lunch one. But yeah. If you're in Batuu in the morning, you need this. If you're unfamiliar with the story of Rise of the Resistance, think about it this way. When you enter Batuu from Grand Avenue, which is near the Muppets, you have entered the Resistance base. This is where the Resistance is hiding out from the First Order, which is why you'll see Rey out here, Chewbacca, V. And they have recruited you to be part of the Resistance. So as you weave through the queue, you're weaving through their base, and then you're gonna get a special mission from Rey and Poe Dameron and BB-8. And they want to make sure that you keep that secret information away from the First Order, so they're going to send you on a Resistance transport powered by Lieutenant Beck and Num Num, Num Num, Num Num, Num Num. And they are going to take you to this new safe place. But if you've got a bad feeling about this, you probably should, because of course, things are going to go awry and the First Order is going to get involved. A couple important notes about the attraction. It does have a 40-inch height requirement. You must be 40 inches tall to join the Resistance. And there are a bunch of warnings here as well. Always keep those in mind. It's also good to note that you can use an ECV or a wheelchair through most of the experience, but you will have to transfer to get onto the First Order transporter. They do recommend doing a wheelchair over an ECV, but if you don't want to, you can use that ECV, but if you want to ride the transporter and get the full experience, you will have to transfer. This here is the regular queue. The other queue is Fast Pass. It's very pretty. As you can tell, it immediately immerses you into the land. And the story is, we're going to the Resistance base because we are part of the Resistance and we are headed to meet up with some of our favorites to get our orders on what to do next. Good to note that if you have the Play Disney Parks app, you can use that here in the regular queue, just like you can at Smuggler's Run, which is a good thing, because I predict there will be some lines on this one for a while. So you can see we're on a Resistance base because you see tools, little tinkerings.
Slip bundles offline in sectors 2 and 3. Thanks for Alpha.
I bet if you were to look in here for a while, there'd be some Easter eggs. I don't know for sure, but looks like a good spot to hide some. As you can tell, this is a really long queue, but there is like some seating along the way. There's water fountains. This is just cool because the queue looks like it's old pots and stuff. This is clearly like a broken down place that the rebels are hiding in, but it does look like because they're anticipating it will be a long queue. There's stuff to look at. You can play the Disney parks, and then there's like places to sit, water fountains. In here, you've got like a Resistance first aid kit, and you've got different satchels and everything we're gonna need when we go on our mission.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
Poe Dameron's like, you're a fun-looking group of recruits, and I'm like, no, Poe, you're fun-looking. I would definitely follow him into battle.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety gear, it'll be a smooth ride. Deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate replay sequence on
It's so cool because you can actually hear our Resistance transporter fire up.
Let's go, quickly!
And they're telling us to hang on.
high reading on the fuel pressure line.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, 9-Num. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot.
I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pucara.
Like, we're moving right now. We're definitely flying in space.
Let's get ready to get jump to light speed.
Amazing. Jump to light speed.
We got company. First Order TIE fighters. Reroute. Reroute. True blue fire. We got a clear path so transport can make a jump. They're all over us. I'm hit.
We lost Red 2, more incoming! Blue 5 taking evasive action!
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying!
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to get out of the way.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready. You won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there.
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want a location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
Your ship is now under our control. Gather your things and disembark.
insane and larger than I can even possibly explain to you. It's very scary. After the hangar, you're sent down these corridors. And at this point, they're gonna group you like any other attraction. They're gonna ask how many are in your party, and then a first order general is gonna tell you where to go for interrogation. You're sorted into lines, and then they will tell you which color to stand on to be interrogated.
The interrogation cell is ready. Please remember your color codes. Into the cell. Quickly. Quick.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, those are the prisoners.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Detention block breach. Prisoners not seen of level D. Set it off! Fire! The escape pods just follow us. Take the list down. We'll cover you. Hurry! No, not up! I said down!
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Stop! The prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Rhino, scan for his pod beacons.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck!
You're alive.
I should hope so.
Great job, recruits.
Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! SR5, you too.
I want to talk about a couple of my favorite little details and things that happen in the attraction that you can pay attention to. One, when you're first in the trackless vehicle, which is the First Order transporter driven by the R5 unit, I love that when the stormtroopers first see you and shoot at you, look up at the overhang and you'll actually see where the bullets go because it starts destroying the ship. And they use that effect a lot throughout the attraction, and it's really, really neat. Another thing to look for is when you pull up, there's these big blaster guns, and your R5 units are smart enough to wait for them before they go, and they pause and they go at different intervals, which is really cool, and you might not realize that's what they're doing, but our R5 units are very smart. And lastly, one of my other favorite things that I didn't notice the first time I rode it is that when you pull into the escape pod, you actually can see other escape pods hanging on the screen in front of you, and they drop down to safety before you drop, so it's like a precursor to what's about to happen. And speaking of the drop, we got to talk about it. Everybody's worried because it says on the signs outside that there is a drop, and there is, they're not wrong, but a lot of people are concerned that it's like Tower of Terror, which is an attraction they don't care for. I'm here to tell you it is not like Tower of Terror. It is nothing near that long. The Imagineers say it's about 23, 24 feet, but it feels like less than half of that, and it's like 1 or 2 seconds. It's a quick drop, and then you're off to sail back to safety in Batuu. So if you don't like attractions like Tower of Terror, I wouldn't compare to that. It feels more like when you go down on Flight of Passage, like when your Banshee dips down, except for you're physically dropping, but that's what your stomach feels like to me. Or if you've ridden Hagrid's Magical Coaster over at Universal Studios, that drop is very similar, but it's not like Tower of Terror, and I promise, even if you're scared of Tower of Terror, please try this attraction out because it's amazing, and you'll be mad at yourself if you let 1 or 2 seconds deter you from riding this incredible experience. It's really fun, I promise. Ride it, you'll be amazed. But wait, there's more. One of the crazy coolest things of Rise of the Resistance is that your track could actually be different depending on which ride vehicle you get on. So when the Resistance breaks you out of the interrogation room, you're going to load one of 2 trackless ride vehicles. Previously, I was showing you the back vehicle, but if you get in the first vehicle, you're going to see things a little bit differently. The first of these major changes is the probe droid. The front vehicle actually gets up close and personal with that probe droid when it comes down. Next, when you go into the room with the big AT-ATs, your vehicle's going to go left if you're in the front vehicle. You're going to see Finn a little bit differently. He's hiding behind some crates, and then when you go up in the elevator, you come face to face with some stormtroopers in the front of the AT-AT. Additionally, when you go into the bridge with Kylo Ren and General Hux, you're going to be on the other side, and it's a little more intimidating. This is probably the scariest part of the attraction. A lot of people were worried about that, but it's more intense, it's immersive, it's not super scary. I think your kids are gonna love it. Amazing.
Nice job, recruits.
At the end of the day, Disney said, that this attraction was going to be the most incredible attraction they've ever built, and they were right. It is easily the most immersive experience I've ever had on a Disney attraction. In fact, I don't even think you can call it an attraction. It's an experience. At every different stage, you feel fully immersed into the story. You are going to be completely overwhelmed at the size, at the scale, at the realness of this attraction. The animatronics are incredible. The feelings are incredible. You are going to be on those trackless vehicles, which are incredible. They change depending on which one you're in. Your path might be different. You are going to drop and your stomach's going to drop. It's truly amazing. I can't explain it. You're going to have to do it, but it is clearly an experience more than it is anything else. Now, if you are not a Star Wars fan at all, like you don't even know what the Resistance or the First Order is, you'll still probably enjoy it. You'll understand you're on the good team and they're the bad team, but I would recommend a slight knowledge of what's going on to fully enjoy it. However, if you're a diehard person, this attraction is going to blow you away. This is the attraction that Galaxy's Edge needed, because while the Millennium Falcon is amazing and it's so fun to pilot, technologically, nothing was that crazy about it, whereas this attraction is bringing not one, not two, but many different technologies together, some that we haven't seen before, and they're all woven together, and it's literally the craziest. The first time I rode it, I didn't even have words. People kept asking if I liked it, and I just was like, what just happened? It was that incredible. So I definitely recommend checking it out, especially if you're a Star Wars person. This is going to be the dream come true. This is a game changer, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at Rise of the Resistance. Are you planning to join the Resistance and ride the attraction? What questions do you have for us? Definitely let me know in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net, and until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. May the Force be with you. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.